Welcome back, my YouTube family, and we are here with another video. And in this video, we're going to step away from politics and we're going to talk about the weather. Is a meteorologist the most luckiest, or should I say the most blessed person to have a job in the world? Do they just make six figures, if not seven figures in some instances, just to come out and predict stuff that doesn't happen most of the time? Or is it all a scam? Is it all set up for people to go out here and panic buy? And before anybody says anything, yes, I know that there was certain parts of the U.S. that were hit pretty hard. There was some black and pretty red dark areas on the map there. In some parts of Texas, some parts of Louisiana, and so forth. But it was nothing like they had predicted. And I'm not here as a conspiracy theorist. I know there's people that say that the government can control the weather with HAARP and they can do all this stuff. But I'm sitting here wondering, well, if that's true, they apparently don't not have the technology to get the weather right at all. I mean, you would think in 2026 that their Doppler systems would be on point. And I know where I live, I don't think they've updated the supposed Doppler system here in years. But you would think that they would have all this technology by now to be able to I'm not asking for perfection, but I would be able to say maybe get it from saying it was 2 feet to pinning it down to where a lot of places only got a couple inches. That's significant there, you know. You're not talking about, oh, well, we predicted there was going to be 12 inches of snow and you got 8 inches of snow. Okay. Now, these people were saying there was going to be mass amounts of snow. And it seems like a lot of people went out and spent over their budgets to make sure that they were going to have enough food to get by the supposed big storm that was coming. I even read one thing where some guy had bought like his whole street groceries to get by through the storm. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's very nice of him and generous. But, you know, now you're sitting on thousands of dollars of groceries and you thought you were going to be in this catastrophe, and it really wasn't anything that they were saying. So now they're talking about there's another storm headed to some parts of the East Coast, but they don't want to say too much about it. Why is that? Did they get enough money already from the last storm? Or do they really not know or have the technology to figure out a snow pattern in 2026? And depending on the way you look at it, it could be subjective. Some people could say, listen, they're not perfect. Doppler's going to change hour by hour, and they're not going to be able to pinpoint it no matter the technology. Okay. Then you've got other people that say, well, you would think by now they would be able to predict how much snow, considering some people's grandmas used to be able to walk out on the front porch and take a sniff and say, oh, we're about to get snow. But here we are in the year 2026, and it seems like when it comes to certain times of the year, i.e. winter especially, they can't pinpoint a storm, but yet when it comes to a hurricane, they see a hurricane come in weeks in advance. They can get into the eye of the storm and everything, and they know what it's going to be by the time it hits landfall. I understand it could be different barometrics at place and different things that change the caliber of a hurricane storm and a winter storm. But like I said, could all just be a scam for you to go out there and stimulate the economy and spend over your budget so that they can come back and show a big report for a quarterly when it comes up because of all the purchases that were made during the supposed big snowstorms that are getting ready to happen, or they're saying may happen now in the future. Anyhow, guys, tell me what you think. I'm Tommy. Once again, this is Talking with Tommy. I really appreciate all my subscribers, new and the ones that have been here since day one. Thanks a lot. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back on here again. And like always, take care of yourself and each other, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for everything.